Hello everyone, welcome. I actually thought that Carmac was going to open the show, but welcome not on, unfortunately not on Monday the 21st, but we are pre-recording this show for you. It's going to be a Wednesday. We are recording it right now on Wednesday. This is because Carmac has to do some important business. He has to fly to USA. What a terrible life you have, Carmac. I really envy it, and I feel for you that you're so busy and whatsoever. But we decided that it would be lame to not have any episode at all on Monday, so we decided for once to pre-record. Normally everything we do is live, but for one time we are going to pre-record it, and actually going to have a little special episode.
We're going to have the cheese edition today. I'm still depressed from Monday, and actually you should envy my life simply because I make an idiot out of myself in front of thousands of people, and they leaving messages, hey dude, you're seriously horrible, there is no hope for you. So,
you know, which was pretty funny. When you walked away already, I was talking with Joe, of course, our English commentator, and he's like, I saw the end of the episode, like, he's really bad. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm starting to feel like Carmac is a lost cause. Then I walk over to my PC, and I was still logged in at Battle.net, and the first message I see is from Todd, of course, the legendary Warcraft player, now a Protoss player, and he wrote me on Battle.net literally the exact same words: Carmac is a lost cause.
Well, Joe Miller, well, Todd, you're going to be proven wrong. I will certainly have more time to practice after I return from the US. So I'll certainly get way, way, way better, and basically my plan is to actually stop playing like regular ladder games until I've actually mastered being able to use 3 different control groups in fights and macro at the same time. And then after I do that, I'm going to be raping people again.
He's going to be Dennis T. Galen.
Yeah, first though, I'm going to beat Joe Miller because he said I'm hopeless. So most certainly, I'm away for 2 weeks. This show is pre-recorded for 1 week. The other week, maybe Joe Miller can have at least one lesson, and then after I return, we can have a little showdown, Joe Miller and I, because I don't appreciate co-workers talking trash to me. Except for this guy. Anyway.
All right, so today it's going to be a little shorter because Carmac is actually really busy. I know, I guess he has to pack like which slippers I have to take, how many short pants.
Yeah,
what's the temperature right there now, Carmac?
I wish that were the case. I have absolutely no idea. So.
All right, so let's just hit the ladder button, and we are going to play Cheesy today. Of course, the entire purpose of this show is not to bring Carmac to the Master League while only teaching him how to 4-gate. I'm pretty sure if I would have only tried to teach him that, he would have probably been Master League already.
But
that's not the purpose.
You do need a couple of cheeses here and there.
Because you always want to be able to variate your play. You don't want to be too predictable. I mean, it's really cool if you can play macro games or if you can play sort of defensive, passive play style. But if you don't know how to cheese and you're too predictable, people are going to cheese you, and that's not too good either. So we have the first game of the day. I'm going to jump over to Carmac's screen.
That's Zerg.
Going to give you a little bit of sound on your PC. I hope it works.
Zerg Backwater Gulch.
All right, so I say this is going to be an excellent... perhaps really fast DT. What do you think? Really fast Dark Templars.
What do I do for that?
You're gonna take a fast second gas, but of course you're just gonna wall off. So basically,
fast second gas around what?
Around 19.
Around 19, okay.
That's the second. Of course you're just going for a wall off, 12 gate, standard opening. Yeah, most of the time during the first game the PCs are a little bit laggy. Unfortunately, I have a lot of PC troubles right now at home. Really stops me from playing a lot myself. Probe. You have not enough minerals. So you're just gonna wall off Carmac with the 9 and then the 12 gate, and afterwards the cybernetics. Yeah, you take the first gas at 13 or 14, whatever you prefer. And afterwards you're gonna go for a reasonably fast gas, and then as soon as the cybernetic is done, you almost already wanna put out a Twilight console. Of course, we do wanna make sure we do have enough units from that one gate, so you're constantly gonna produce units from that one gateway. Ooh, this is bad.
Uh-oh. Oh, we do have internet issues. Oh, there we go. Do I scout?
Yeah, I would have
already?
said scout straight away. Just because you want to make sure you know what's going on. I mean, if he 6-pools you...
Forgot again.
Actually, I saw Todd doing this yesterday. I was watching a game from him against a French Zerg, I believe. And he chrono boosted as well before his Spinal was done. I was like, wonder if that was on purpose or not. Don't think so, obviously. Because most people do not consider it to be a good thing. In the beta, everyone used to do it. White Raw used to do it a lot. So today we are, of course, yeah, as we already mentioned, a simulator, Carmac, a simulator. Chrono boost, probes. And afterwards we're gonna chrono boost quite a bit from this one gateway, because yeah, we are going for that really fast Twilight Caster. That means that the second gates are
keep
gonna be
information away from the guy, right?
Yep. Just attack this probe. Just let your drone chase it. It's okay. He's probably not that good. This is what something. Yeah, this is something people at home should definitely look into. There are things which are not considered to be good on the highest level, but that doesn't mean that it's always bad on your level. And sometimes it's really not bad to use this to your advantage. And that is, for instance, just chase down his scouting probe, because most of the time it's gonna fall down. It's German keyboard, Carmac.
There we go. And by keyboard we don't mean the layout, we mean the system setting.
Yeah, we can change that straight away after the game, so we don't have to struggle with that anymore. Second guess, it's already too late. And now your cybernetic was a bit too late as well, but it's not the end of the world. We remember also what we were discussing last week. Keep the funky tricks away for now. I mean, it's really cool to do funky stuff, with like trying to mine a little bit of his minerals, but it's not meant for your level right now, just like Phoenix Play ain't whatsoever. New pylon as well. Why don't you just select 3 probes at once instead of doing it click by click by click? Because you don't want to waste the 5 minerals. I do understand that, but that's once more, that's something is not really all that important for your level.
Gateway?
No, Twilight Council.
You mean?
Yeah, that. Wow, gate. Do you want to get Twilight Councils? Not close, not too close. Build it further up to the back. Yeah, there. And now you make 1 stalker after this zealot is done. You can make 1 stalker. Make a few more probes. Make 1 more pylon in your base, because just you won't get supply capped again. And then I want to send you. I want you to send out a probe somewhere in the map. Just right-click it on the mineral patch somewhere on the map, that you get a pylon on the map, because you want to warp in Dark Templars and don't let them travel all the way across the map, because it gives them way too much time. So I was thinking it's perhaps somewhere sneakily on the left side whatsoever.
Seriously, it does ignore them, so I don't have to move them around.
No,
right?
if you right-click on the mineral patch, it ignores it. Okay, make your Dark Shrine straight away.
Oops.
VD, that's not important right now. You have to really learn that with strategies like this, every second matters, and you already wasted 15 seconds by having a too late second guess. Now putting the Dark Shrine up too late. Like stuff like this is really key sensitive. Within 10 seconds, you can kill a hatchery with 4 Dark Templars. So just think about what you can do in 10 seconds when your Dark Shrine is 10 seconds too late. It's extremely, extremely. Now you put up 2 more gateways at least. You can even put 3 more up if you want to. Okay, well, once more try to sneak up a probe to the middle of the map, but now do it on the right side. Instead of sending it through the middle, you do it to the right. And then you just send it somewhere to the bottom. Make sure that you don't walk in range of the Selnaga Watchtower. Just try to, let's say, like in the middle of the map, on the bottom we have 2 mineral patches. Alright. Okay, this is not gonna work, so you're just gonna have to warp them in your base. This is why it was a little bit bad to lose his counter probe like that.
Them off?
No, because right now if he would be good, he could run 20 links in your base, and he's gonna see that you got Dark Templars, and you're screwed. As soon as you warp in the first DTs, you're also gonna try to put up a next side. Okay, just warp them in, warp them in. Low ground, low ground. You only have 1 gateway selected. Okay. Walk with them already. This can be later. Send them over to the other side of the map instantly. Chrono boost those 2 gateways. Not too late. Okay, warp in 2 more High Templars. Dark Templars, yeah. And now put on a next side at your expand, because you want to expand. Now you have to walk away your units because you're blocking it, but that's okay. From now on, you're only gonna warp in Zealot. Okay, look at your High Templar. Send 1 to the main, 1 to his expand. Always drones instantly. Drones, drones, drones. Drones. Ignore that queen. It's too many hits. Please ignore the queens, really. Just shift right click on the drones.
I'm just gonna...
It's not important. Wipe in more gateway units. Stalkers mostly. Not too many zealots. Zealots are really bad against roaches. If he comes now and he counterattacks with all your roaches, you still die. Chrono boost your gateways and wipe in stalkers. Or sentries. Yeah, Forge is a really good addition. And keep making probes as well. You definitely want a couple of sentries, really, Carmac. Force fields are really, really important against Zerg. Certainly when you know that they can counterattack you with roaches. Take a look at your Dark Templars. You're doing a really good job. But you're running them all into the one overseer that he has right now.
I had no idea. I thought they were dead, actually. This is good for defense, right?
Yeah, because you can snipe his overseer. But you definitely want to have 2 cannons at your expand and 1 at your main. Just in case. You are way ahead right now. You have 2 probes which are not working. Very good, more sentries. And also you can start putting up either a robotics or a Stargate, whatever you wish. I'd say let's go for the robotics. You need a little bit more resources, but you get them soon. And just keep making probes right now from both next side, that's really important. And take like at least 1 assimilator on your expand. I mean, you took them already, but I mean, mining.
Should I move out maybe, do some harassment?
Exactly. You can try to see what's going on. And meanwhile, right now in your main, don't stress too much. Just make sure you have both Nexa group, which you have, and then you just keep making probes. That's all I want you to do. Chrono boost it. Chrono boost the next side too. Both next sides. Okay, you can't. Take a look at your units, because you're almost engaging on creep, and you want to be careful with that. But, I mean, you're showing that you're there. You can always run away with force fields. You should be fine. See what's going on. This is a good spot to fight with force fields once more. Careful, don't let the stalkers run too far away from the sentries. Snipe that roach off straight away. Force fields, guardian shield, force fields.
No.
What is? Don't do that. Just attack move. You would have been able to win this fight already if you would have attack moved from the start. Warp in stalkers in your base. Don't look. There's nothing you can do here. Just warp in units. Keep making probes. Making it.
If you tell me force fields, please tell me where, because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
Can't tell you where to force field. Make it immortal, at least, or to put up a robotics bay for Colossi. Yeah, chrono boost it out. Make more probes. Warp in 4 more stalkers. Put up 2 more gateways. I know that's a lot of information, but this is how your brain should work.
That's okay. Actually, at home, normally I would be able to process this properly, but
I think you're doing a lot better already than last Monday. Definitely nothing to feel bad about. This game is as good as one. Don't forget the new stalkers to warp in. Like force fields, you should just always... I can't tell you where to force field. You just basically force field in the middle of his freaking army because you want to split up his forces. And also, right now, again in this fight, you right-clicked, and you should never right-click. You attack move, and then you put the force field, so all your units instantly attack. Because now you run around, he did some damage on your units, which, well, you didn't take any damage on him. Make 1 more immortal. Yeah, Blink is a good upgrade, but you're a little low on gas, so I might... Okay, make a Colossus out of it. No, Immortal's fine, Immortal's fine. Okay, Colossus. Make like 2 Zealots, 2 Stalkers. And you can put up 1 more Nexus. You can destroy these destructible rocks and just put up 1 more Nexus, because you're going to be low on gas all along. When you have this amount of minerals, don't waste it too much on Zealots. They are really Most of the time that's really bad. I know that's a common thing and I even do it myself, but I realize that it's not good. When you have too many minerals, you just put down a Nexa instantly, 2 pylons, and you build 4 cannons around it. That's the way to spend your minerals. Zealots are just not that great, unless you have charge lots with nice upgrades, but most of the time against Zerg, Zealots are just not the way to go to spend your minerals. I meant the 4 pylons that you're, or 2 pylons that you do next time. You should transfer a few probes from your main to your expand.
Research complete.
Okay, you have Blink, that's nice. Chrono boost out 1 more Immortal, and then we go for it. Guardian Shield, just press G and make a few force fields in the middle of his army. Use your Colossi to fight. Okay, retreat, just run back a little bit. Run back to your cannons. Warp in 4 more Stalkers. Just run to those 2 cannons, then you're gonna be fine. But make sure they're actually fighting. Put a force field there. Okay, this is fine. You win this fight. It's good.
Should I chase?
No, you wait a little bit. Because you're making 1 more Immortal or Colossus. Make cannons here. Not just 1 there and then 3 there. Yeah, that's good.
Research complete.
Transfer a few probes, please, from your main to your expand. Because you're having too many probes in your main. Also to your second expand. That one is far from saturated. Good. Keep chrono boosting, that's good. Warp in like 1 more Colossi. Now you're gonna, like you have a little bit of gas right now, so just warp in 3 sentries. It's always good.
Not DTs?
1 DT, 2 sentries. Okay. We're gonna wait like 1 or 2 more rotations, then you're gonna attack. And you will be able to... Also make 1 observer so you can kill the creep tumors.
Oh, he's creeping over here actually.
Yeah, just make 1 observer. Okay, wipe in a few more stalkers, then we go attack. You have a really strong army right now. Or at least reasonably strong. Very nice. You have Blink as well. Don't forget that 1 Colossi in your base. Okay, it's there. And always, yeah, you have your Colossi double grouped. Excellent. Don't do that right now. You don't want to waste your gas on that. Just wait for the observer, and then you're gonna kill creep, and you're gonna move out. Just make more stalkers. Stalkers are the way to go right now. Okay. You have your observer with your army almost?
No.
Okay, and then we go. Just go. Keep making probes from all 3 bases. Put up 1 more next size somewhere, wherever you want. Just figure something that you're gonna spend your money, and now you're just gonna attack. You're gonna crush him for sure.
Uh-oh. I actually did have an observer,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Wipe in more stalkers, because you can do it. And now you're gonna attack him. Very nice. Shift, add it straight away. Excellent play, Carmac. Just don't forget Guardian Shield, and if he has Corruptors, just blink below them. That's what you want to do. Guardian Shield. No, attack move on the ground, don't run. Guardian Shield, Carmac. G. Just press G. Blink below those Corruptors. Blink below them. Those are Hydras. It doesn't matter. Warp in more Stalkers. And just counter-attack and win. Put up 1 more next size somewhere. And press Ctrl F1. And send them all to your 3rd expand. Okay, now you're just gonna attack and win the game. You won. No, okay, doesn't matter. GG. To be honest, I think this is probably the best game that you've displayed so far.
On the show.
Yeah.
Hell
On the
yes.
show, that is.
Hell yes.
I think it was a solid opening. There you can see the cheesy openings don't really necessarily have to be like 3-minute games. Just a solid cheesy opening. He did quite some damage with his DTs. Obviously, there's still lots of room for improvement, but it was a reasonable game, no? He took a look at his profile. The player was gold as well, just like him. I'd say let's go one more.
Let's go again.
Yep. Now let's see if we can forget anyone.
If it's Zelnaga, I'm cannoning. I
Okay.
don't care who it is. Can be MC himself, I'm cannoning that guy.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't be able to to defend it, Carmac.
Well, who didn't defend? I actually beat a plat. Like, I don't cheese ever because I usually, well, cheesing, yeah, it gives me cheap wins maybe from time to time, but in the long run, I'm not going to win a best of 7 cheesing.
Nope.
So I don't see any point in learning that. Delta Quadrant Terran.
All right. So you want to forgate or avoid Roy put?
Let's forgate. Let's forgate. That will let me practice my micro a little bit, my control and stuff.
All right. This time we're not even gonna chrono boost, Carmac. As soon as you hit your pylon is ready, but you're gonna make a gateway at 11. It's a small difference. It just puts that gateway up a little bit faster. Probe. And this way, perhaps you're gonna be able to forget him a little bit faster. One more probe. I will tell you when to chrono boost and what to chrono boost. Never chrono boost in this game matchup, or at least in the game without me telling you.
Is that correct, by the way? Shift sending your probe to all 4 bases and then taking a look.
Yeah, you can do it like that, but most of the time you should be able to learn how to tap between your probe and your main base. This is really probably the easiest moment in the game to do it. So you do that late game if you want to have a scout all around the map. Early game you don't have that much to do. So
Gateway, right?
yeah, as soon as you hit 150, you're gonna make a gateway as close to your next as possible. You don't want to waste too much time. Back. And now you can chrono boost as soon as you hit 50. Chrono. Then you make one more probe after this.
Gas?
Yeah, as soon as you hit 75, it's gas. Probe. Make a probe. This is bad stuff. Don't do that. Chrono boost you next time one more time. As soon as the assimilator is done, instantly you put a 3 on the gas. Don't do it like 3 click, just send them all 3. Okay, you lose 5 minutes. Instant cybernetic score, like instant. Just attack move around that SCV. Take a look at your scouting SCV. Okay, doesn't matter. Make a probe. And make one more pylon. No! You chrono boosted.
Sorry, it's force of habit, unfortunately.
Make one more pylon. You're gonna be supply cap. And make a probe, because you're chrono boosted it now. And don't stop attacking that refinery, it's useless. You don't need 2 refineries anyway to forget. Let that probe mine, please. Okay, now instant chrono boost on the warp gate. Upgrade. Definitely. And you can also instant chrono boost on 1 stalker. Make 1 stalker. Make 2 more probes. That's it. From now on, no more probes. Yeah, send it away, like far away as possible. You don't want to lose that. That's the probe who's gonna build your pylon. Make another warp gate on the cybernetic square and put up 2 more gateways.
Again?
Warp gate, chrono boost. No, the upgrade. Yeah, sorry,
Research.
that's my mistake. Make 2 more gates. Make a zealot now. From that one, because it's chrono boost anyway. Okay, send that 1 probe back on the top side of the map, because you want to build a probe pylon already somewhere. Let's say at the gold. Yeah, that's a good plan. Make 1 more chrono boost there on the warp gate upgrade, and 1 more gateway, and make 1 more pylon in your base as well, because it's gonna take too long. Use these 2 units to kill this refinery while you're still here. Yeah, make a pylon over there. Yeah, just to build it over there. Afterwards, you can build a pylon where you originally wanted it to do. But okay, move out with us. Move in. Just warp in 3 more units right now. All warp gate. GGG. Just make 3 stalkers. Then you're gonna warp out or move. Walk out. No, don't do that. It's not necessary. 3 stalkers. Go, go, go. Shift 1. Okay, move forward to his base. And now build that pylon where you wanted it to build. You know, at that edge. There. So you can warp in pylons via his back door, or warp in zealots via his back door. See what. Okay, kill that supply depot, which is standing over there. Kill. Attack move on the ground. Attack move on the ground. And warp in units. Don't look here right now. Don't chase. Kill the supply depot. You have 1 more gateway which you didn't upgrade yet. And chrono boost them all 4 now. Now you're gonna warp in 4 zealots. Only zealots from now on. But warp them in this back door. Warp in the zealots right there now. Warp in 4 zealots, please. And then just walk up his hit choke right now with all his units. Zealots in front, always zealots in front. And build 1 pylon below the ramp. Okay, go, go, go. And attack move.
Oops.
Well, just attack move.
Just lost the pro.
Oh, build your stalkers are not attacking. Please use the stalkers.
I attacked move.
Yeah, but you have to keep moving while you attack move. Like we trained last week in the custom map. Get closer to the unit. You have to get in range. Okay. When you win this game, you're not gonna leave yet. I want to display you something. Warp in 4 more zealots. Put up a robotics bay at your home. Bring in the zealots to
Why are the warp gates actually...
Don't leave the game when this game is over. You don't have to wait until they are completed, you know? You can already send them just when they are warped in, and then they will still follow that command.
My question is, why are my warp gates always hotkeyed at 1? What am I doing?
You shift at them in your group. You shift at them by accident. But you know how to remove that, I told you that. Like, can you... he will leave soon. I will display you a few things. I told you to make that robotics facility, by the way, just in case that he would somehow go for a proxy banshee somewhere. Kill his orbital command, then he will leave. And send a zealot all around the map. Kill that orbital. This micro map that takes suggested to you, the running shot would be really good. Because this is exactly where you feel, kind of. Take the second assimilator, make a few pylons, put the next side down. Just, even though it's unnecessary because this game is over already.
Well,
don't leave. Return to game. All right. I'm gonna show you right now what I wanted you to do. Like, this is, by the way, when you get annoyed by the warp gates in your group, you just press shift.
Okay, in here, in this box down there.
And then you can do that with a unit as well. Like, you can either do it like this, what I told you, but you can also just do it like this, and then you always have 1 unit outside of your group as well.
That's way easier than clicking the actual unit, for me at least.
I think so too. Like, let's say like you have a group of units, you send the unit over there, you hold shift, you press on this one, then you make control group straight 1, this one is out of your group, then you can shift click this around the map. Anyway, just how you engage, I want to explain you. I say attack move, but I mean it like this. You have your unit over here. You walk in the cell over here. Not too far ahead, not too close either. So you walk him here, and if I say attack move, I do mean attack move like you did, but I also mean attack move like you keep running. Attack move, run, attack move, run. Because the stalkers have a big range, and the zealots will always keep chasing something which is going to be outrange of the stalkers. So you want to keep attack moving and keep clicking. Attack move, click, attack move, click, attack move, click. And this way your stalkers will never fall behind and start attacking some useless stack lab.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Other than that, it was good. And also, when you warp in units, like you can just do stalker. Oops. Then already group them, then shift 1, and they will automatically be added to your group, and you don't have to look anymore to send them again. So
Okay.
that's gonna help you a lot.
Let's see who this guy was. Play one last game. Let Zelnaga Caverns, please. Please, Zelnaga Caverns. Who was this guy? Division rank 6. I advanced to number 10, by the way. Keep getting fed gold players. That's not good. That means I'm not getting platinum anytime soon.
Unless you just keep moving up your rank. If you keep winning games, you will get promoted eventually.
We'll see. Oh well, I'm like 1,000 ladder points behind my.
What are your statistics right now? 90 wins, 81 losses?
Yeah.
Right.
It's respectable.
Yep.
Metalopolis. There we go.
Okay.
Can I cannon actually a Zerg on Metalopolis? Probably not.
There is certain ways you can go for a cannon contain. And if he opens hatchery first, you will be more than happy to cannon him.
But I'm going to have to scout it and see. Okay, let's play the straight up game then.
A straight up game?
Yeah.
No cheese?
No cheese. Unless you want me to do cheese, I'll gladly oblige, but...
Let's try some Void Ray push, just for once, because you never tried it.
Proxy?
No, it's probably going to get scouted, and then our strategy is doomed. Just going to make... you're going to make one gate into Stargate, then you're going to chrono boost 2 Void Rays out, then you put up 2 more gateways, and then you just attack. So you're going to attack him in total with 3 warp gates and 1
File in here?
Yeah. Going for the pro wall off. Even though I'm not too familiar with it either. But I'm officially worst Protoss versus Zerg player. So
oh, good.
I would probably lose against this guy that you're gonna beat right now. Just kidding. 12 gateway, 13 or 14 in simulator as always. Make 1 more chrono boost on these probes. We're gonna make 14 in simulator, it's fine. Okay, he's gonna open up with speed links. So it's a more than reasonable opening. Don't lose your scouting probe too fast. Put your probes on your gas. It's probably almost done. Okay. Cybernetic score instantly. Send this probe just to like the top side of the map, not to back to your base.
Like this?
Yeah, that one is perfect.
Oh, crap!
No, don't send it back now. It's gonna die to Zerg next.
Ah, great, just fantastic. So what do I spend my money on?
Yeah, just make a salad soon. But you're a supply cap,
I'm
so
supply cap. So what do I spend my extra money on?
yeah, there's nothing to spend it on. Make a salad. Or you can also, I mean, you could have done it before. If you were supply cap, now you can might as well wait for it. Okay, if he's bad, he's gonna lose that run. Research warp gates, but not chrono boosted. You want to save energy right now for your void rays. It's really important. Put 3 on your second gas and keep making probes. Probes always. Okay, make a proxy star pylon on the top side of the map with that 1 probe. Like after behind the
Here?
Meng. No, not too close. Don't be so greedy. Behind the Meng statue. Put it on hold. You can use your zealot, just make sure that the circlings don't pass by. Okay, proxy Stargate, top side of the map.
Base is under attack.
2 more Stargates in your main. 2 more gateways in your main. 2 more Stargates would be ballsy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Just make sure it's hold. You can chrono boost that one Stalker just in case. These are gonna be too many Zerglings soon, that's not nice. Dance around with your zealot, but make sure they don't pass. You have to do some damage otherwise. Alright, you're in a little bit of trouble. Make sure you don't rally the Stalker wrong. Make sure you don't rally the Stalker wrong. Now it's fine. Chrono boost your Void Ray out. Why did you make a forge now? Chrono boost it.
I'm already beginning to
Chrono
kind
boost.
of... Hold on. Don't add stress, please. I'm already stressed, so please don't add stress.
Well, you don't listen.
I know I don't listen because I'm a little too hyper.
Make 2 pylons right now.
I'm a little too hyper. Just this is why I'm not listening.
Swap in units. Right now, just keep the Void Ray production up. Okay, you have to wait a little bit. As soon as the pylon is up, you chrono boost 1 more Void Ray out. Don't show your Void Rays. Just keep him there now. Chrono boost?
Chrono boost what?
The Stargate. That's what I said all along. You're only gonna chrono boost the Void Rays out. They take the longest.
This is the RotterdaM University panic.
Make 3 warp in 3 units, like for my part 3 Stalkers. Chrono boost again, Stargate. Make 1 more Void Ray. And you're gonna move out with your gateway units.
Prismatic core online.
Okay, let's the Void Rays and gateways unit meet up, like at the gold minerals for instance. Make 1 more pylon and really start moving out.
You must construct additional pylons.
Carmac, start moving out. Every second you wait is really vulnerable.
Where, here?
Yeah, somewhere. Just let them meet up at the gold minerals. The Void Rays and those units. Make sure you put that rally point correct from that one, from the newest Void Ray. Yeah, perfect. And you can wipe in 3 more units as soon as that 1 pylon is done. I'd say just group your Void Rays together with your army. It's a little bit better. Careful, you're gonna run. So attack move on the ground. Okay, now you move forward to his hatchery straight away. Only gonna warp in Stalkers from now on. Just look at your Void Rays. You wanna keep those Void Rays alive, that's important. But this game is win already. He played bad.
Let's let this probe in out. Although I know it's useless to do those things right now, but okay.
Move forward to his main. Don't wait too long. If he would actually be somehow suddenly really good and he would have 15 Hydras standing there now, you still die. As soon as you start having overmains while you keep producing out of 3 gates, you always put down Nexa. Stop warping in Zealots, it's not good against that. Don't lose your charge. GG, well played. This was good too, but as soon as
I totally lost, like, my focus just went bzzz. You know, I know what I did wrong. I kind of over panicked, and I should have, like, as soon as I sent out my army, I should have looked at my minerals. Oh, too much. Build a nexus there.
Exactly, that's exactly
build
what
a couple of pylons there. Build a couple of cannons there, maybe just for extra protection or something like that. Put a pylon closer to his base.
Yeah.
But I wasn't cool enough.
That's exactly what I want to tell you to do. But yeah, outside of that, it really wasn't that bad. Just you're still not careful enough. I know it's hard to execute everything perfectly, but with these kind of strategies, when you either go fast Dark Templars, or when you try to Void Ray push, or when you try to forgate, every second is 10 times more important than a second in a long game. Like there you can wait a couple of seconds while wiping in a certain unit. With these kind of strategies, when it's like win or all or nothing, when you want to win the game straight away, you cannot wait any second that you were not supposed to wait.
Well, my problem is I don't have a build order.
No. Yeah, but
so it's not optimized.
But I'm talking you through the build order, and it's the correct build order. You can trust me.
I completely trust you. It's just that I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing here and what I'm hearing here, and that's really messing me up.
Yeah, but you shouldn't complain. You're winning.
I'm not complaining. I'm totally not complaining. I'm just.
And one more thing as well. Other than like every second is important, every chrono boost is super important as well with strategies like this. So when I tell you to chrono boost your Stargate, then whatever is in your mind right then, just shut it down and chrono boost that Stargate, because those Void Rays, having those Void Rays out faster, is by far more important than having those 3 additional Zealots whatsoever.
I get that completely. It's just that I have chaos in my head while I'm trying to multitask you and the screen.
Right.
Not that I'm complaining. I'm extremely grateful that I'm being taught here on the show, and it has certainly made me a better player.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot of like little tricks which you don't know to do at home. Like for instance, I didn't know to attack move the stalkers deep into the base so they would chase the zealots. That's something totally new for me.
Yeah, that's always something you have to keep up. Okay, well, do you have time for one minute game, or do you really have to go?
Let's just.
I think one more game. People will be happy with that. Otherwise, the show is a bit too short.
How about I play on my own now?
You want to play absolutely on your own?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right. I'm gonna commentate the game. So what I'm actually gonna say right now in the microphone, Carmac won't be able to hear it. He's mixing up the settings, so he won't hear me. I'm just gonna commentate it from his point of view a little bit, but he won't have any advice. So let's see if anything I brought to him so far is actually sticking with him, or if he's gonna react again.
Is my microphone?
Your microphone is good.
Super cool. I can barely hear you right now. As soon as the sounds kick in, I'm probably not gonna hear you.
It's fine.
So let's see. What was the build order for that DT rush, by the way?
Just
gas 19.
Very fast second gas. As soon as the cybernetics is done, you almost instantly put down the Twilight Council, because you don't want to waste any second. You want to put on the Twilight Council, and then when you have the double simulator running for quite some time, you're gonna have enough time for the Dark Shrine, and then you can still put up the new gates, because the Dark Shrine takes like 3 years anyway, so you have enough time to put additional gateways. All right, guys, final game of this show. Unfortunately pre-recorded, but nevertheless, I think so far pretty successful game. And we have a Protoss Mirror.
I'm gonna try to DT rush him. Let's see what happens.
It's not definitely not necessarily bad in Protoss Mirror, but actually it is pretty bad because sorry guys, just forget.
Bad against Protoss?
You can hear.
Okay, never mind. I'll just do my thing.
Carmac is just gonna do his thing.
Just be stubborn and then do my thing.
There are certain times when Dark Templars can be good, and this is what I actually was thinking of first, and I can already imagine people who are a little bit better but watch the show for timid folks like Rotti. What are you saying there right now? Why are Dark Templars good in Protoss Mirror? That is true, but for instance, let's say you are playing a best of 3, and the first best of 3 that instantly pops into my mind is when I was observing Naniwa against Hasuops a while ago. Both players played 3 gate into Robo into Fast Colossi. While Naniwa was the one opening up with an observer, Hasuops ignored the observer and chrono boosted only 2 Colossi out and then attacked, even without thermal lens. So 3 gate, 2 Colossi, instant attack. And in a situation like this, when you're like almost certain that your opponent does not open up with an observer because he is greedy and he wants to get that little edge of that faster Colossi, a fast Dark Templar push can actually be really, really successful. in Protoss Mirror. There's also a different scenario, but that is not the way we are executing it right now, and that is 3-gate Blink Stalker, which is actually becoming really popular in Protoss Mirror. 3-gate Blink Stalker, and then slowly transition into DTs, because if you know that your opponent does 3-gate Blink Stalker as well, both of you have no robotics facility, and that means both of you won't have an observer out. So then you're sort of taking a small risk that he doesn't have a forge and a cannon up yet, but if he doesn't, you win the game straight away, because if he doesn't have a cannon up, he will never get a cannon up, and you're just going to do an insane amount of damage on his economy. The way Carmac is going to play it right now, that this 1-gate fast Twilight Council is probably not very good in Protoss Mirror, or that is to say the least. It's actually it's way too risky. It dies against any sort of early aggression. It dies against any robo play. Basically only one way it would work, and that is somehow like a late 3-gate Blink Stalker push, or 3-gate Blink Stalker fast expand. Anyway guys, that's a little theory craft. I know that was probably a little bit too much information to follow properly, but I guess you guys got my point. I hope so at least. So we see Carmac, Chrono boosting his next time. One of the things that Carmac is still is a problem, it might be in he scouts, but he's not totally sure what he scouts for. He did not decide to go for the second assimilator yet. His rally point is currently screwed up from his next high. There are just 2 idling probes over there. I wonder how long it's going to take. This is something that Carmac has more often as well. If he sees something he's focusing on, for instance chasing a probe, this is almost the only thing he takes. He puts attention to, which is bad, because one probe running around in your base when you have a solid only is not something to put your focus on, because you will never be able to take it down if you don't have a stalker, unless your opponent actually screws up and doesn't move his probe. But you don't want to waste your energy on hoping that your opponent screws up. You want to waste your energy on you doing the right thing. I have absolutely no idea what he's going to do right now, but it seems like he's just going to 4-gate him, which is a lot better than the original Dark Templar plan, that's for sure. Oh, now we do see him taking the second guess, so perhaps we're going to see a 3-gate robo, but then this was far from a perfect build already. I'm actually going to be away for a few days as well. I'm going to Amsterdam tonight, just to give a little side information before something really goes on in this game. Going to Amsterdam for a few days. Should be fun. I hope it's going to be fun. And I can't wait for Carmac to come back from USA, because last episode was really was by far from the best showing from Carmac. It really showed like there was almost no improvement, but to be honest, I think today he played already a lot better, despite the strategies being relatively easy. Does not really matter too much to me. It's more that he actually does what I tell him to do. And then you can see that he starts executing it a little bit. And I do feel that he takes my tips into good consideration. Once more guys, I want to thank everyone who's still giving me nice comments, and lots of people are adding me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/RotterdaM08. Even though I'm not too sure if I'm really happy with so many people that I actually don't know adding me. But on the other hand, I don't really care too much about it. I have nothing to hide, so thanks for all the nice messages I get. Thanks for all the people who follow us at rottiversity.com. I mean, if you add me to Facebook, at least follow us on rottiversity.com, because that's more important for the show, I believe. And I actually keep track on all of the posts that are being posted there right now. For the people who wonder what's up with your Protoss tattoo, it's coming, guys, it's coming. I'm just making sure I get all the designs right. And I'm training, I'm working out a little bit, because I want to have bigger arms. I think I will put it somewhere at my biceps or whatsoever, so I have to train a little bit. Gotta be like in control. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, it's coming. You guys, it will get revealed on the show sooner or later, that's for sure. So we see Carmac putting down a forge relatively fast. Robotics bay, Carmac. What are you doing? Why are you making... This is like stuff I don't understand. For sure, I never ever told him to go 5-gate robo in this matchup. If this opponent is just going for Colossi right now, he's gonna crush Carmac. Perhaps Carmac will build a robotics bay now as well, because he sees his opponent is doing it. Unless Carmac would somehow put a Twilight Council down and then expand and starts researching charge and blink. This is one way that you can actually sort of deal with Colossi. But if your opponent is still very good, he's going to put down lots of good force field, and the extended thermal lens upgrade is just going to burn through all of your gateway units. I have no idea why he's making this Immortal either. Immortals, in my opinion, only have value if you're under pressure in Protoss Mirror and you see that your opponent is having lots of blink stalkers whatsoever. In this case, Immortals are good, but Immortals are not a good unit to attack your opponent with. Certainly not when you don't have Colossi. Now he's going for the second one. I'm really going to question him quite harsh about this game afterwards, because he's not doing anything, which I told him. And of course I do realize that it's pretty hard to, yeah, lock up all the information instantly. He might just hit him before Colossi kicks in, but if his opponent is gonna make good force fields, Carmac has absolutely no chance winning this fight right now. Oh, that Immortal is a little bit out of range. But that's one very nice force field by his opponent, and yeah, Carmac. No, you just lost 5 units for nothing. What you guys don't see right now is that I see Carmac's head and he's like nodding it from left to right. That went wrong. Could have told you that before, buddy. This is actually not the worst fight with those Zealots being in a good position for Carmac. Oh, his opponent is microing that Immortal pretty well. But his Zealots did a lot of damage, and Carmac will lose this game purely because of bad and poorly executed strategy. Just makes absolutely no sense what he's been doing this game. And he knows it, I'm sure that he knows it. You can hear him afterwards. This is what Carmac is gonna tell. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have made 5 gates. I should have gone for Colossi, but yeah, I decided to attack. And yeah, I know what I did wrong. This is actually still pretty nice that he's still thinking of wiping in units over there. Can do a little bit of damage to the economy. He never makes a defensive force field. I think actually I'm gonna lecture Carmac as soon as he's back from USA a little bit about the power of force fields and how useful they can be, because he doesn't use them properly at all. This one Zealot is doing a good job. Having 5 kills already. Not bad. If I were Carmac right now, I would not put up my next side there, but I would put it like in a secret spot at the left side of the map, hoping your opponent is not going to scout it.
That was stupid of me.
Okay, he just said it was stupid of him. I wonder what was. Talking about the entire game, I assume. I love how this guy is using his Immortal as meat shield against Zealots. But he is microing though, I have to give this guy credit for microing. Oh, look at that. Not bad, not bad. He's definitely microing his Immortals quite decently. Guys, of course, one more tip. When you have Immortals in Protoss Mirror, as soon as you see that your opponent, his Zealots, are attacking your Immortal, instantly get it out of there. You never want to have an Immortal drain those shields, or never have Zealots drain those shields from your Immortals. Zealots are actually perfect against Immortal because, I mean, the shield reduces every attack to 10, but I think Zealots only do 11 damage anyway. With upgrades even, otherwise it's, I think they start at 8. Yeah, of course they start at 8. Because this is why the +1 upgrade against Zerg is so important. So Zealot does like 8-8. So your shield doesn't even help. Then it's 9-9. Actually, I do think with 3-0 upgrades they do 11 damage. Okay, this aside. It's definitely 8-8 before, because when it's 9-9 it's gonna be 18 and 36 and you're able to kill Zerglings. Perhaps the 3rd upgrade gives you 1 more. Ah, Carmac is making a good force field. Too bad he doesn't have any units anymore to back it up. So let's see what his command is going to be about this game. I already told you guys all what I think about it. And I think he knows too.
I know what.
I think you know what went wrong.
What went wrong is basically my build order was crap. I did not produce enough units to actually push him properly.
Yeah.
As soon as I scouted the robotics support bay, whatever, I watched too many GSL casts. They mess up the names of the there's a robo bay, and then there's what? No, there's robotics facility robo bay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as I scouted robo bay, I thought he was gonna go Colossi, so I decided, hey, he spent he probably this probably means he spent less on. He spent more resources into building and tech. Therefore, I could probably push him, but
Okay,
that
well,
turned out to be a very dumb idea.
Yeah, and I do think you know why. You cannot attack a Protoss straight up on a small cliff because of force fields. That's just absolutely impossible. He can literally have like 10 units less than you, and he can still beat you because of 2 force fields.
Maybe what I should have done, maybe go as many stalkers as possible and just go, because he had a choke where he had units on the left and on the right.
Yeah,
Use the vision of the observer and go to the left and just basically make the rest of his army like walk around to engage, because he had an immortal there.
Yeah, out of
I could have
position.
taken. Well, I mean, generally the general strategy decision was bad.
Yeah,
But at least I could have made the best out of that situation.
that is true. Yeah, it was basically a bad strategy with an even worse execution. No, but I just don't understand why. How many times did I tell you that there are like certain playstyles in Protoss Mirror? I mean, you can go 3-gate, Stargate if you want to play Phoenix, if you want to like be funky and actually like micro-intensive. It's a really, really good strategy. 3-gate Blink Stalker is very basic,
Okay,
and otherwise 3-gate Robo Colossi. But you just
let
don't
me
do
put
it.
it this way.
You keep trying to be.
I panicked when I saw, hey, he's got the bay already. I panicked and I thought, he's going to have Colossi quicker than me.
When you scouted it, he had like a robotics bay being produced at 250 HP or something. That was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm still dumb. Let me put it this way. I'm still dumb,
like
and I'm still...
Immortals are not even that great in Protoss Mirror. I mean, they are nice in a mix when you face off many Stalkers. I mean, they do 50 damage a shot. They are nice if they can get somehow in range of Colossi, but that's like all side animation. If you would have just played this game, how I always tell you to play, like if you don't want to 4-gate and you see your opponent is not 4-gating you.
Actually, what I do at home with Protoss, I just race to have the bay up and try to get Colossi and expand quickly.
You would have won this game if you would have gone 3-gate, robotics facility. You could have even made 1 immortal if you were somehow afraid of any early push. 3-gate, 1 immortal, and then robotics bay, Colossi, 2 Colossi, move out, extended turbulence, bzz, bzz, everything dies.
Oh well. Just proves that I can't win a ladder game without you.
You get that, Carmac. You get that. Anyway, I do think it was a rather fun show, actually. Despite it, of course, we are sorry that it's pre-recorded. I know it feels a little bit less real.
I'm pretty sure if we didn't tell the people, they wouldn't know the difference.
No, that's true, but still, we are honest people, Carmac.
Well, yes, we are. Yeah. Anyway, less rage today. I
so, am I getting any presents from you when you go to USA? I do like Abercrombie and Fitch as well. You know, perhaps one long sleeve pullover or anything.
After you wear the T-shirt you were supposed to the show, then you may get a present.
All right.
And if I get you presents, I'll get you presents from Poland. America is not my home, so.
That's true. But I like America.
Well, go there and get yourself a present. If you want a present from me, it's from Poland.
Take me next time. I can do a good speech too. As you can see, like I'm a good talker. All right, guys, this was the show. Unfortunately, as we said, pre-recorded. Today is Wednesday. The show is going to be broadcasted on the 21st of March. Of course, leave your comments on rottiversity.com. I do hope that once more that the advices I gave.
Rottiversity.com. What?
Facebook.com/rottiversity. Yeah.
No, actually.
Facebook.com/rottiversity.
Twitter.com/rottiversity.
But Facebook works as well.
Rottiversity, does it?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm not sure if I've set it up like that.
I thought it did. At least that's how I went to it last time.
Let me see, because
at least otherwise go to facebook.com and search for Rottiversity. That works for sure.
Seriously, I've got so much.
It doesn't matter. You guys know where to find us. Leave your comments there. Once more, thanks for all the guys who are commenting there already and giving us feedback on the show.
And tell your friends, by the way.
Tell your friends that if you are not like that familiar with StarCraft, I mean, most of my friends are playing more StarCraft than I am, which is pretty sick if you can imagine how much I play. So this is not really something for them, but if you have guys who just enjoy a lot of games, if you do enjoy playing PC games other than StarCraft as well, but still you're interested in getting a little bit better, tell your friends to watch the show, and hopefully they do get a little bit better out of it. If you play Protoss, that's for sure. What we are going to do the next week, because Carmac is going to be 2 weeks in USA, is not completely sure yet, but I might try to convince Joe Miller to come on the show and give a little Terran Rotterdam University. Perhaps we can even have the Muslim come in. Yeah, it does work.
Facebook.com/Rottiversity. Do bring in Joe.
I will do my
Because
best.
after him saying I'm hopeless, I want to sit down and I want to have.
Yeah, and people can actually, if I would train Joe like the next Monday, people can actually make predictions about who is going to win between you and Joe in an epic best of 3.
And then Jim Raynor Noobs, I Love StarCraft 2 t-shirts. That's what we get from our friends from Blizzard. That's what they keep sending us.
Mark Albert.
I don't know how to. Ah, there we go.
No, all right, guys. So that's it for us. Don't want to waste any more time. You have to go. I have to go as well. What do I have to do? Yeah, I have to play ladder. Life is pretty tough, Carmac.
And you envy me.
Yeah, I envy you. I want to go to LA too, or Santa
Seriously,
Clara.
You go, you sit down, you be yourself, you just talk, you commentate matches, you have a good time on camera, you play ladder.
I
Seriously,
know. I'm not complaining too
we
much.
need to trade jobs,
But
man.
it can always be better. Oh, I'd sign for that, man.
Yeah, I don't think people will tolerate me in the long run as a StarCraft 2 caster, but that's
I
another
think you're
story.
underestimating this fact. Anyway, guys, that's it for us. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully see you next week. And if not, the week after that. Cheers.